The man accused of beheading a young mother in the middle of a San Carlos street faced a judge for the first time today. KPIX 5's Sara Donchey is live in Redwood City with new details on the victim's attempts to keep him away. Sarah.
Well, Ryan, we have a lot more on that. And this was supposed to be just an arraignment, your run-of-the-mill arraignment this morning here at court. But things took a bit of a turn when the defense attorney made an unexpected request. With his head turned down, 33-year-old Jose Rafael Solano Landeara made his first court appearance unresponsive to what was happening around him. His attorney asked for a delay to figure out whether his client was competent to stand trial for the brutal beheading of Karina Castro. Her family was in tears as they walked out of court.
They're very worried. Does this mean that there's a chance he could go free? That's what they're, and our job is to let them know, no, we don't believe this is going to allow him to go free, whether or not, depending on the outcome.
Solano Landeara's attorney requested 2 doctors evaluate him, a process the DA says will take 8 weeks.
It is better to get this taken care of now to determine whether he's competent to stand trial than to do it in 2 years when we're about ready to start a trial.
The suspect, the victim's ex and the father of her youngest child, allegedly beheaded the young mother with a samurai sword outside of her apartment after she'd already sought a restraining order against him.
It is horrific. It is some of the worst violence we've seen locally and maybe even nationally in a while.
The DA said the suspect may have violated the restraining order multiple times prior to the killing, but advocates say seeking court intervention can be an especially dangerous time for victims.
We really need to take it seriously and understand that every single case could become a lethal case. And unfortunately, these women, this woman, Karina Castro, suffered brutally at the hands of her perpetrator.
So the DA said that when the restraining order was violated, that the victim did not appear to contact law enforcement for help. And he said very clearly that he was certainly not blaming her, but just that he mentioned that that was an important part of the process and that if you have a restraining order, you should contact law enforcement right away. Advocates say if you are experiencing any kind of abuse that you should contact for help immediately. There are national groups, local groups, all kinds of advocacy groups. You could start by calling the National Domestic Violence Hotline. They said that is a very important piece of this puzzle. Ryan?
All right, thank you very much.